the Power BI going to connect the way to connecting, like connecting the source. Means in layman language you can say, I am going to the Lakshmi Nagar. So there is a way. Maybe I use bike, I car, I can use bus, I can use tempo. So that is the way. Okay, so this is called connection type in layman language. Okay. So let's start with the simple prospect. So this is import. Import means data saved in your PBX file, like I did it. So you see this. This is the import. You will able to see the data and report view, data view, and model view. Three are displayed here without any issue. Next, talk about the direct query. Direct query. See this. We don't see the data view. No, we don't see the model view. Sorry, model we don't see the model view. We can see the data view, but yeah, it's enabled only this. Why? Because data structure save in the Power BI, but data does not. Okay. So talk about the live connection. So data and modeling, nothing is going to store in the system. Only table structure is going to save in the Power BI, and if your data would be disconnected, your connection will be connection when database connection is disabled, then you're not able to see the data. Remember that it will display blank until unless source is did not connect, did not see the data. That is the limitation it has. Okay, the three type custom, but you must go through it. There are certain few things that it has. So direct query. But next question for you, where we can use the direct query, where can use the live connection? Okay, there are questions you have. Let's talk about the direct query. Suppose you are using the table or you are accessing your query. Okay, so that query means Power BI desktop, use the direct query method. But if you are using the SQL Server analysis services, so what is the analysis services that I told you first day? Analysis services is allow you to we can say summarize your data in a proper manner. Like suppose my mean to say that suppose I'm doing something, okay, and my data has a huge data right now. I think 20, 30 million, 50 million. So what should I do? How should I, we can say, how should I uh, show the data in Power BI? Because 30 million, 50 million, and maybe 20 GB, 50 GB data I'm not able to see download in Power BI at my desktop. So we need to find the way that how should I do that. So we are going to summarize the data and then present in the we can say in the Power BI, download data and use it. So what we will do, we create the categories on all like this. Let me show you SQL Server in the studio. Data warehouse concept. Let me explain here. That is the database concept it has. Like suppose, okay, if you talk about the bank, let's take State Bank example. State Bank every day, every minute, million trillion transaction they have. Okay, means in अगर हिंदी में बोले so 5 to 10 crore transaction within less than a minute it has. क्या possible है कि they can save data in relationship database? Not possible. So how did they solve the problem? What they did, they created one main database like this. This is the database that we have. It is the main database and it's a live database. Once in a certain duration like 30 days, 20 days, 50 days, whatever company policy they have, they create the warehouse. यानी suppose for example के लिए suppose आपके पास प्रोडक्शन कर रहे हो, बहुत सारा प्रोडक्शन कर लिया आपने, तो उसको गोदाम में तो भेजना होगा ना आपको. तो
हाँ जी सर.
हाँ, तो प्रोडक्शन हाउस में क्या होता है, एक छोटा सा साइड में फैक्ट्री बना देते हैं फिलहाल में लिए, ताकि प्रोडक्शन करके इमीडिएट बेसिस पे यहाँ रख देंगे. बट फैक्ट्री थोड़ी दूर है. So once production has been done, so warehouse is about to full, then pick up, call the pickup van and then drop on the factory. We can say factory which are available in the city. So that factory I'm going to place my store my other items. So इससे क्या होगा, मेरा जो स्पेस है वो ऑक्यूपाई नहीं होगा. तो अगर यहाँ पे मैं टेबल में डेटा स्टोर करूँगा, दैट इज गोइंग टू टेक अ लॉन्गर टाइम टू सर्च इट. सो मैंने क्या किया, दैट I create the another database, okay, and where I summarize the data. See this dim, dimension, and fact table. I create a fact. So all numeric and we can say logical value we going to create in the fact table, and all you can say category and subcategory is going to the dimension table. So dimension means like suppose if you're using the cells, okay, cells table. So employee is a dimension, okay, and number of employees fact, okay, simple concepts. But yeah, depend on the situation and depend on the category. Okay, now let's make connection with the database. So this is the warehouse, and above one is this is the database. Warehouse is stored dumping the data in somewhere else. So what happened that whenever you're going to select the date, okay, you see in your account, if you're looking for the more than 2 year data, just 6 month after 6 month data, so it says follow this link in this step. So what happened whenever you select the date apart from the live connection date, then automatically going to pick from the warehouse data dynamically by the system. इन यानी अगर स्टेटमेंट के लिए रिक्वेस्ट करोगे तो दो ऑप्शन होते हैं, एक होता है लाइव के लिए तो वो 6 मंथ का डेटा देगा आपको, एंड अनदर वन विच वी हैव गिवन द इफ यू लुकिंग फॉर द पास्ट फ्यू इयर्स डेटा historic data, then go for this portal. क्यों? Because they make relationship on different table database. That reason they created a separate option for that. That reason. Use adventure. Always select this one because if you didn't select, what happen if you are running data somewhere else and result coming something else? My data was not existed. That's the problem. That will going to create a problem. So let's start make relationship with that property, and maybe I'll try another way, which is select. Hope you knew it. So like that, run. Copy both things are same. Don't worry. So let's make relationship. Okay, one thing. We can use the import direct query together. Okay, it means like one report I can use the direct query, live connection, and import. Three things can use together, which is called composite model. Remember that. Okay.
सर एक बार दोबारा बोलिए, आपने क्या बोला?
Okay. Suppose in situation arise, okay, where I need to use the import, direct, and live, three things together. Okay. So in that scenario, the model which we creating, that is called composite model. Understood?
ओके,
हाँ, means अगर हम live connection, direct query और import तीनों एक साथ यूज कर रहे हैं, so that is called composite model.
कंपोजिट मॉडल.
Let's use the cells. And select related column. Okay. Automatically say the respective, and even select one table and automatically select related column, so it will display here too. So I am going to use, let's remove it. One will select later on. Custom one will do later on. Okay. So see this three table is a display here. This is the import mode. Next I'm going to do that. I'll tell you after I see that which one belongs to which mode. I'll tell you, just wait. Then I'm going to use again this, and this time I'm going to direct query. Okay. And again. And one thing, if you have a Excel, if you have a Notepad, if you have SQL, Azure, AWS, whatever data source you have, don't worry. You can download all data source here without any problem. sales customer. Okay, I'm using direct query here. Now I wanted to use the live connection. So for live connection, we go for analysis services.
Okay.
So server name is authentication. I think SSS I don't have. Data warehouse should be same, but let's check. Is it working or not? No, it will not. I think I have to create the analysis services. Let's wait. Analysis services. Okay, don't worry, I will install, then I'll show you. Okay. So if you have live connection means analysis services, there is a separate service for it. Okay. Here we have a database. Same manner we are going to create the analysis services, and here we'll get the data name. Browse. No, database don't have. Okay, you can see the list of database. Select OK and pass the whatever option you have, maybe window authentication or directory, Azure Active Directory, whatever it is, and then after continue and then pass same way you can pass here. NLC, go to the NLC services. I'll create today I'll create that, okay, here, because I deleted that recently. So here pass a database, you can say the instance or server name, thereafter database name, and obviously go to the pass the tax or query here, tax query, whatever tax query you have. If you don't pass, don't worry, it will pick up the list, it will show the list of table, you can pick up that. So okay, so I'm using the direct query and
Import mode.
so let's disable the direct query part. I wanted to see the import mode only first. Let's close and apply. What all changes exactly happening? Sometime we see the requirement, okay, that please create the only database, only data set. So same way we can create that and publish in the services, give the link to them so that they can use it. Okay, see this. Here three option is display. Now I'm going to change this. All import is going to disable it. Disable all. Enable load, just cancel enable load, automatically it will disable. You won't be able to see Azure Desktop. And now enable load this. Apply. Say this. Is there any difference available here? Data view option is
Yeah,
disabled.
the data view is not there.
Remember that. So you couldn't display the data. One another thing also I'll tell you. If you are using the direct query, okay, and I want to delete the discount band column, let's delete this. And I wanted to close and apply. Let's see what happens. See this. Let's close and apply. It will allow to delete the column, okay, in direct query. But live connection, you cannot delete the single column here, okay, remember that. No, wait, I think I'm giving wrong information to you, sorry, just wait 1 second. I wanted to delete this, delete this, delete this, and it shouldn't allow to delete. So let's modify, should also be
सर
delete.
इनमें वैल्यूज और टेबल्स लिखा हुआ आ रहा है, डेटा नहीं दिखता क्या सर इससे?
नहीं, डायरेक्ट कोई नहीं दिखता, इवेंट मॉडिफाई भी नहीं कर सकते आप. My understanding says that should not be deleted. But why is permitting to delete? That's the biggest question I have. Let me read it because it won't be allowed to modify that. In second case, in direct query, notice direct query third administrative has been removed. Okay. Direct query connection tab is only available when connected to certain data source. List of data source accessible direct query can be found here. So connection unique does not get loaded in the Power BI desktop. Data does not get loaded in the Power BI desktop. What happened is that Power BI can communicate language data source from the request information interactive with the Power BI visual. यानी जो भी हम Power BI visual से data interact करेंगे उसके according data में दिखेगा. The useful thing about connection is data never leave the source and it's only query. Direct query does not limit what you can do from data manipulation perspective. Power BI is already doing all necessary data manipulation. As a result, you don't even have option to mash up data and selection remove the left NAV. ओके सी डायरेक्ट क्वेरी में यहाँ पे डेटा नहीं दिखना चाहिए, बस मॉडल दिखना
इनका डेटा दिख रहा है.
चाहिए. हाँ यहाँ गलत है इमेज. ओके image is not correct because as per this see model view and model
Report.
view in this display. Okay, but one thing that I've noticed that direct query is allowed to modify the column, delete the column. See this, I can check. Okay, let me check what the model is. It is, let's select this model and see the what type connection we have. Go to the advanced direct query. See this direct query, import dual, both can select that. Okay, so here I have option. So by default, what is direct query we have selected now. Okay, so here you can see what is the connection type we are using. You can check that. See this. This is the category we have. In case if you enter to total it, so you can total it as well. Like distinct it, so you can distinct here. Data model, manage aggregation. So here you can do, like suppose you have a large data set and I wanted to aggregate that. Okay, why I'm giving to you, people don't know about that. Okay, they making an eye that I have a huge data, I cannot handle that. They don't know about the manage aggregation. Okay, whenever you got problem, then try to use this option. So like suppose account number. Okay, so group by account number, detail table, aggregate table. Let's select the table first. You can select manage aggregation, select customer table, procedure, summarize, max mean group by. This table happening aggregation set because aggregation term must be hidden. Oh, okay, don't worry. We'll do it later on. This things, okay. So first live connect. Apart from live connection, we can say let's summarize the import. Import allow to data in Power BI and all three options will be displayed. Okay. So now I'm going to enable all. Direct query, live connection, all I'm going to enable that, and Excel file too. So I'm using Excel file, I'm using database together and also using direct query too. So this is what happened. No problem. I can take a risk. I'm quite happy to take a risk that I'm going to take it. Say this. Now all option is appear here. Okay. Hmm. See this is giving the number, what kind of relationship you can do. You can create that. Okay. You're suggesting the relationship. Okay. Now move to the modeling prospects. We need to make relationship. What are relationship Power BI has? So Power BI has we can say three type of means yeah, four type of relationship it has. Finance, not financial, sales, customer, and sales sellers. It has a four type relationship. First one talk about one many to one. So many to one means why is saying many to ones? Like suppose one table has the देखो there is a foreign key and primary key concepts you are aware about that. Okay, so this table has a unique value, like we have a customer ID and customer ID is unique value in customer table, but in sales table customer ID cannot be unique because one customer can repeat many times, correct?
Yes, sir.
That going to create as a star means many, and customer table is always give the one. So here that reason, see this, you are seeing one to many. Okay, I want whenever filter this sales order header or sales order header column table. Okay, so sales customer cannot be impacted. But if I filter this sales customer, then sales order header table can be filtered. So that is called both directions. Means either filter A and B both can be filtered, or maybe filter B, then A filter but B not allowed to filter that, which is called single direction. So I am going to select single direction first. Okay, and I am going to select automatic new relationship doesn't appear. Okay, now make new relationship. Okay, sometime what happened, it your model give the many to many relationship. Okay, so what you need to do, you can go to the here, create the duplicate this. Okay, duplicate this, and instead of using the all table, just keep unique ID, remove other. Okay, and remove distinct duplicate too. It not just remove duplicate. I'll tell you the story for it. Okay, suppose I'm using the table. Okay, and I want only those data can be displayed that available in my sales table. Rest data I don't want to display to anyone. So what should I do? What I'm going to do that I'll make a relationship between the customer table and my sales table with which ID? With foreign key. So foreign key. So what I did, I pick up the sales table, and same way I can create the bridge table. Okay, here bridge table. Called bridge table. Okay, and I'm going to make relationship with the sales table with the bridge table, and also sales customer table with the bridge table. So what happened? Whatever data available in the sales table, that data going to display, other data doesn't display. Is when data already there in the customer table but doesn't display it. Why? Because don't have ID. नहीं समझ में, जैसे मान लो कि मेरे पास सेल्स टेबल है जिसमें सेल्स का डेटा है, जिस एम्प्लॉय ने सेल्स कस्टमर के अगेंस्ट में सेल किया है केवल उन्हीं का डेटा मुझे चाहिए, दूसरा नहीं दिखाना मुझे किसी को, तो हो सकता है मेरे बिजनेस में इम्पैक्ट हो सकता है। तो मैंने क्या किया, उसी सेल्स टेबल से कस्टमर आईडी की यूनिक ले लिया मैंने, और उसी से रिलेशनशिप बना दिया मैंने कस्टमर टेबल का। तो क्या हुआ, केवल वही कस्टमर आएंगे जो कस्टमर हमारे सेल्स टेबल में हैं, तो उससे हमें वही रिलेशनशिप मिलेगा, उतना डेटा दिखेगा मुझे। दैट द बेनिफिट इट इज। अंडरस्टूड विकास?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, so remember that. That going to help you when you're stuck in the report. And don't go blindly. Okay, try all methodology. Then that going to explain. It's not just you can say relationship. It's just experience that going to share with you. Next part is that relationship has been created. Okay, now I wanted to change my we can say connection time. So this one I want you to change to the import. Go to the property and advanced. I wanted to use import and okay. Say this. It will change it out. Okay. No, suddenly remember, no, I don't want to use it. I want you to use direct query, but doesn't allow you go for the import to direct query. So in that scenario, you have to go back to and try to create fresh one. And then
सर हम किसी टेबल को सिलेक्ट करके प्रॉपर्टीज में जा रहे हैं ना?
हाँ, एक मॉडल को सेलेक्ट प्रॉपर्टीज जा रहे हैं।
ठीक है।
वंस इंपोर्ट, ओके। अगर इंपोर्ट में चेंज कर दिया then you could not convert the direct query. Remember that. Okay. Now There are a few important points that I'm going to tell you. Remember, Power BI header is a case sensitive. Case sensitive means capital A and small a is a difference.
Yes, sir.
Uh, and if anyone say in the interview, let me give you a frame this way. Uh, you went for interview and interviewer ask, I am using my report past 2 years, okay? Report
Mm-hmm.
working fine, data is good, everything is looks good for me. Today I came and saw a report says in employee data model, okay, employee
Mm-hmm.
doesn't exist. When I check in database first, the column is already appear. Even my this place in edit query, I'm able to see the name. But whenever I'm going to apply that, it says this column doesn't exist. May I know what all possibility why I'm getting this error? So
So
what?
someone has changed the column name,
Huh,
maybe capital letters or small letters,
maybe space.
maybe space also.
Yeah. So yeah, that maybe other possibilities there, but as per my understanding, is a case sensitive. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If any space is appear from appear it, so that going to count as a different. We can say different column. That reason is giving the error. So in that scenario,
Okay.
you must try to. We can see if you have reports, you can try to find out what is the exactly column name is, and then you can apply that. So
Okay.
yeah, so that is the important question. I ask many people, only two, three people can give it the answer, not all.
तो उन तीनों ने ही काम किया होगा बस.
No, they stuck at that. Okay, it okay. What is the next topic that we're going to cover? Filter. Okay, so let's close and apply. Yesterday I created the new, we can say, filter project. Okay, and filter prospect. Yesterday I created the video, which is tax prospect. Okay, open it meanwhile. First and second. Yes, this is okay. This is the complete video we have on filter related. Next one going to
Mm-hmm.
get this one. Okay, so please follow this. Where is this? With all filters here. Okay. Okay. Let me show you. There are filter prospect. First, tell you the report level filter. Okay. So there are you can say three type filters we have. Okay. One is simple filter, like powerbi has a feature that you can select anything here, then dynamically filter the all visuals together. So that is called dynamic filtering. Okay. If you how many filters we have, you can modify that. But customer said that don't want to, we can say filter can be customized and used as per my requirement. Let me remove the all filter here that I given already. Okay. See this. I don't want total order to be impacted if select initializer. See this. 830 is a select channel partner, enterprise, then we have select the government. See this, always impact this, but this one doesn't impact. Let me check why. Oh, it's a different form, different table, that the reason. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I want to create the sum. Let's remove all visual, create from top once again. Segment, we have this table. Okay. I want to see the total sales. So use card. Then I want to see the country slicer. Then we have the gross sales. Don't worry, in few months, 1 and 2 months, means whenever you're going to do practice a lot, then definitely you will do this way that I'm doing. More than that, you can say that. So, say this, okay? Now, I want count number of segments, just string count. So, we have 5 segments using the card. So, total segment. Total segments, okay? Total segment, okay? And now I wanted to create the immediate basis chart, line chart. I'm building a map related, we can say dashboard. So shortly I will create evening 10, maybe 9 p.m. I will create the session. So I'll give the link, you can join also. So we have the cells, select cells, we have a country, voice cells, okay? And you, instead of using this, I wanted to use a map. Map fill visual, fill map. Recognize as the, is the country, yes, country. My fill visual are not enable recognition. Content entertainment fix this problem. Oh, I think permission related issues I have. Okay, I'll fix it later on. Okay, don't worry, leave it right now. But yeah, shape map must be enabled. Country, total cells, unidentified. Actually, privacy I have must enable that. Actually, they have changed the privacy level. That then is not appearing. Okay, don't worry. Let's use this one. And now I wanted to use the category or to legend. So legend I want product wise legend. Perfect, but I wanted to see vertical. Now I just created the sample to show you. I don't want to impact any filter. Whenever I select something behalf of the data, it will display the result. Okay. So okay, here instead of company, let's select the product. Okay. So now see this. If I selecting anything is going to impact the all data, which I don't want. Okay. Customer said that yeah, dynamic. This is called dynamic filtering. Okay, means whenever you select any value, it will impact the important data too. So that is the concern. This is called dynamic filtering, a simple filtering that powerbi has automatic. Next, sorry for the background noise. Okay, next part is that page level filter. I want particular value can be displayed on this page. And like suppose I wanted to see only specific country data and specific company data, specific data. So to this, come to the filter, okay, and I want apart from Germany, all data can be displayed here. So let's meanwhile I wanted to show all, and I want Argentina data can be displayed. Otherwise, I don't want other data. I don't want that. So see this. This will display the Argentina only. Let's select the customer name, sorry, location. Countries, customer table. I wanted to use the slicer here. Perfect. So see this Argentina is displayed here. And this tab you can see the Argentina data only see this. But if I going to remove it, let's remove it. Let's remove this one. Okay. So this is called page label. Means there is no filter, it will work in a dynamically. See this. If I select this one, it will change it to up. But now obviously I wanted to see the specific country name. So then I select the here. Come to the filter and pass the Austria. Whatever country you want to see data, go ahead and select that. Whatever category you have, so you can, as per your category, you can do it. And this is the, okay, first is dynamic filtering, second is a page level filter. Third filter is, I want this visual, okay. I want this visual can be displayed on behalf of my criteria, means my observation, my under observation. Like suppose this one I wanted to see specific country data. So here I just came and then I selected the USA only. Apart from other country, I don't want to see the data. So this visual is going to change USA only, other category doesn't display that. And this one, it's same, it doesn't impact, it will display all data that you selected. So this is called visual label filter, remember that. Now, custom filter talk about. So any doubt in dynamic filtering, page level filter, report level filter, okay, and then visual filter, then the report level filter. There is a specific range of the data, okay. Customer said my all data should be in between the range. And you have a 25 table, maybe 60 tabs you have. So when customers told you, what would you do? Go to the 60 table and apply that? No, you don't have to do that, okay. You can do one thing. Go to the any tab that you tab available, okay, and go to the filter, and then here option available which is called filter on all page.
All.
Yes, click on that and select France. All page can be filtered only France data. But remember, where relationship doesn't work, the data will not change and data will not impact it. So must make relationship on that so that you can impact it. I don't know in my report was impacted or not because it's not a specific relationship, it is a many model, the other reason. Because adding every day, the other reason, some discussing that. Okay. Now custom filter. Obviously, you cannot go the straight line. It's report is not simple like that. Customer said that good, you can create the data, but I want it should be customized as per my need. So to this, what we need, customer said I want to see total data, but there is a category and that you must follow. Seriously, let me customer said I want to see only USA data. Okay, so what should I do? Can I say that no, not possible to give it to you? I cannot say that. So it will automatically create. You can pass the condition. It will automatically filter on the rest columns. So this is the custom filtering, and maybe if not, maybe pass the only company. Maybe you need any specific things, so you can come here and select that value. Wanted to choose it But yeah, once you choose here, it will change it to the visual level filter. So visual level filter, page level filter, dynamic filtering, and filter all page. There are four type filters we have. This is the report level filter. Function based filtering, I'll cover in DAX part. Okay, once DAX come here, then cover that.
Okay, sir.
And also before you can the link that is given to save here, you can must watch the link. Let me paste in your. Uh, you can save this list. This is a DAX list going to update every day, so you can use it. Actually, I can say honestly saying powerbi video part, so I'm still learning how to create the videos. Your knowledge is not important because the way you deliver is very important. People have I saw many people video, they are giving the incomplete and inaccurate information. Means I'm not saying wrong, inaccurate. So but the way that they're presenting, people 100% trusted them. If you watch your video in direct query, I'm sure everyone say that direct query you cannot modify your table, but in Power BI it's possible. Okay.
Okay.
This is dynamic filtering. Any doubt in filter report filtering? You can
No, sir.
type in, okay, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
saving in your folder. Because I'm going slow, not fast, because you are busy right now. That reason. So otherwise, I can cover this thing in a single day.
नहीं नहीं सर, कोई बात नहीं सर,
Why
सही
I'm
चल
doing
रहा
is
है.
because today I am trying to make you understand, so that you can whenever go for interview, if you interviewer can try to manipulate you, you're at least able to answer properly. Okay. Now next part is that power filter highlights data source and setting. Refresh. Go to the app.powerbi.com.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to publish my data set. Click here. It will prompt to say, not always if you didn't save then. And then my workspace. Publish into it. Once you publish it, you will be able to see the report here. The list of workspaces and go to the my workspace. Then after, it will publish it automatically, don't worry. I'm just going to show you how to enable the data, okay? So see this, VK training. Here, if you wanted to share data with the, you can say anyone, okay? Oh, not now. Renew license. Period license free. Okay, I think I have to buy it. So you just click here, okay? Share option will appear, okay? So you can give the name. I'll tell you my under access I have. Next time I'll tell you video that how to share that. You can. I think I already explain. Okay, I explained you already, if you remember. So here go to the share, okay, and then will all us option display share the report with the user. But now I want you to refresh the data within time period. So go to the setting, go to the data set and data flow, and there we go to the uh, settings. Then see this gateway. If you gateway is installed, you will able to see here list of gateways. But yeah, remember it. If you have a cloud in Azure, AWS, or any cloud related, we can say platform where have data, so there you don't need the gateway. It will automatically enable that. Schedule refresh. Any option that doesn't need the gateway. I don't know why gateway is disabled. Just connect it. Gateway. Gateway. It's not working. page. Oh, sign, sign it out. Just testing why it's not enabled. This is my domain and email ID. We logged in successfully. Yeah, this gateway is ready now. Let's restart now. Restarting is required. Gateway setting. Just install the gateway and do give me your credential and definitely it will allow to log in. Okay. Now let's see manage gateway setting. हालांकि without access you cannot do it. Okay, not here. Manage gateway connections. URL on premises gateway. Online. This one offline. Okay, now gateway is enabled. Go to the my workspace settings, gateway connection, and gateway on premises. Source name. What is the file name that I have in my PBX? So file name is this. Okay. Window authentication. Not organization. None. Unable to create a so gateway could not reach out. Ensure gateway is online. Gateway is already online. Okay, let's check here. Actually, most of the feature is disabled in my gateway. Yes, gateway is online. Business gateway, oh, sorry, not gateway, business gateway. Setting gateway is business gateway. SQL Server at gateway, great relationship clustering. Source name, database, DB, SQL DB, SQL DB, authentication method, window, username, password, if it is needed, then go to them. Used use domain user when the user is security user role new user DB domain. Login name DB alone default schema. Print user upload transaction. DB name is not permitted. You don't have permission to do that. Shit. बनाना पड़ेगा यार. यूजर का नहीं चल रहा है इसका. और मैं विंडो क्रेडेंशियल दे रहा हूँ. बेसिक देते हैं. System. Account setting. Start new settings. Another user. Okay. We need to create the user for it. Okay. Okay, leave it. Here it doesn't need the password. It's asking for the password. Okay, leave it. New source. Discard it. Go to the manage gateway and on premises. Settings, business gateway department, description, email ID, allow, perfect, data sources. Setting data sources, gateway गलत ले लिया है, cluster gateway. Let me delete this one. Remove this one. Cluster business gateway data source DB SQL. SQL server. Server name is this. DB name is एक मिनट विकास सेटिंग गड़बड़ हो गई.
सर हम ये ट्राई कर रहे हैं ना कि जो भी हमने पब्लिश किया है
हाँ उसको इनेबल करने की दिखा रहा हूँ मैं आपको.
हाँ वो यहाँ पे इनेबल हो जाए उसके लिए हमें गेटवे की जरूरत पड़ती है.
हाँ गेटवे की जरूरत पड़ती है लेकिन ऑन प्रेमाइसिस के लिए क्लाउड को तो जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. जैसे जो मैंने आपको दिया है ना ये वाला क्या नाम है नॉर्थ विंड वाला उसमें जरूरत नहीं पड़ती गेटवे. बट मुझे तो सारा दिखाना है ना आपको.
जो भी ऑन प्रेमिसेस वाला डेटा होगा वो सर उन सब के लिए गेटवे की जरूरत है लाइक
हाँ
SQL से
हाँ
निकाल
हाँ कुछ भी हो. ये देखो सेट होगा डेटाबेस, गलत डीबी यूज हो रहा था इसीलिए ये गेटवे गलत यूज हो रहा था। नाउ कनेक्टेड, यहाँ पे बार बार मैं हटा रहा हूँ, हट ही रहा है यहाँ से क्लस्टर।
हम्म।
हाँ डिलीट किया तो यहाँ पे हुआ। नाउ अब हम इसको रिस्टोर कर सकते हैं। वेयर इज पीबीएक्स सेटिंग, छोटी छोटी चीज़ें ऐसी है ना कि गेटवे ओके सीरीज। नाउ सेलेक्ट दी एसक्यूएल डीबीएसएस। सो अब ऐड गेटवे हियर, इसको भी ऐड करते हैं। सोर्स एक्सेल पाथ, है इनवैलिड पोटेंशियल। हालांकि ये तो क्लाउड में है तो फर्क तो नहीं पड़ना चाहिए इससे, इसे क्यों मांग रहा है कनेक्शन, ये तो क्लाउड पे है ना हमारे पास। डिड नॉट कॉन्फ़िगर प्रॉपर्ली, इसकी वजह से प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है। सो इस फाइल पाथ का क्या करूँ मैं, मीन वाले के लिए इसको हटा रहा हूँ, ठीक है। फाइनेंस वाले को हटा रहा हूँ क्योंकि मेरे पास इसका विंडो क्रेडेंशियल नहीं है। सो लेट्स क्लोज एंड अप्लाई। डेटाबेस है तो हर जगह काम खत्म। उस फाइल को मैं क्लाउड पे डाल दूंगा, देन आई कैन एक्सेस इट, बट विदाउट दिस नॉट पॉसिबल टू डू दैट। नो पॉसिबल है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं पॉसिबल है, बट आई मस्ट डू द कॉन्फ़िगरेशन once again and won't have time too much. It is running properly. Okay, let's delete this one, don't need it. Select the database name DBSQL that are given to you, apply. See this, it will automatically display. Then we have schedule refresh on it. And for enabling prospect, I'm doing this. Okay, there are two options, weekly and daily. Okay, so what is the mean of weekly? So let's select weekly. See this, Monday, Tuesday. Doesn't mean that if you select this one you will work. No, you need to give the time. So remember one thing. If you have a pro 8 time a day, if you have a premium, then 30,
48.
48 in every 30 minutes you have a permission to do that. Okay. Now
Mhm.
time you can give it to here, whatever schedule. But yeah, remember minimum at least give the 2 hour difference. Okay. So you can give whatever time schedule you have. Next, like suppose I added additional tabs here, then remove this one. Okay. Next, what happened if my refresh got failed? Okay. So what should I do? How do I know that? So it check this one. Okay. Send failure notification to data owner. Who is the data owner? It's me.
सर डेटा सेट ऑनर के लिए
हाँ,
मतलब हमें कैसे पता चल रहा है कि डेटा सेट ऑनर हम ही है?
obviously मैं पब्लिश जो जिसने लास्ट पब्लिश किया वो इज ओनर ऑफ द डेटा सेट।
ओके ओके।
The last published. Next कहाँ गया उसपे से? Next enable that. अच्छा it is, but if in case customer say no, I want, if you refresh fail, then also I need an email, and maybe other people asking, you say your manager, your other people like 2 3 people are working together, so You can check and add those people email ID. Add email ID and then obviously once you put them done,
Okay.
you will receive an email. I'm not going to enable that because discarded changes. Okay, this is the way to enable that. So weekly. Next part is weekly prospect. So I don't want to Saturday and Sunday, just uncheck and add the time. And select the time zone, that's very important. In time zone, there are two ways to identify. One, ask your customer what is the time duration and what is the time zone they're looking for. Or you may have a standard, then you can follow the standard as well. Otherwise, default, which location is sitting right now, that location is going to pick up by the system. Okay, so remember that. So I'm in India, so see this India time zone is displaying right now. So which one you use depend on you. Okay, so daily. So daily means at time only. Weekly you have the some Monday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday also you can select at per your need. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Setting must take a little bit time. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Data source setting refresh relationship among between the data set. Already told you how to make a relationship. Relationship.
Go to the.
Yeah, relationship. I'll give you the linking the SQL. Okay. Inner join. Inner join allow you to link two table with a common data. So that is they call one
Mhm.
to one. One to many means what?
Sir, left join.
Right join. Okay, okay. You still have a confusion. Wait. Join. Wait. Inner join means common data, correct? No.
Common.
Left join have many data. Okay.
Okay,
Common
okay.
table with the common data which is left join. Here you giving a long explanation, okay? Because left side have all data, right side have only common data, correct? So that is called left.
Mhm.
But here,
Okay.
so as per your opinion, here one to many or one to many to one. Which one option?
Many to one. Many
Many
to
to one.
one.
Perfect.
Okay.
Then right join have one to many,
Hmm.
and full join have many to many. That
Many to many.
you are not going to
Yes, sir.
use in Power BI. If you have, you can try to remove, change it to the using bridge table, change to one to many, so that it will work as intended.
We will use bridge table.
Yes, if it is
Okay.
problem, okay. So I think we have covered this, okay. So what we will do,
Mhm.
and next session we will going to cover the tax, and further we'll cover it, okay. So we are going to cover the tax, and then we'll complete this part only. So I think we did all things, only few things left. Once cover it, once cover the DAX, these three things automatically cover in this session here, okay? And thereafter we move for this one. Publishing I already told you, licensing told you, yeah, selection, bookmarks, file, that I can tell you in next session. So DAX and selection can be work together because they combine everything together. So we think and how to increase the path, Python and all that can tell you. This is hardly four session is more than that. Okay, if you doesn't have a gap in 1 week, so we will almost cover it up. ASAP. What is your CV status?
सर मैंने बना लिया है पूरा.
So at least publish on the you can say Naukri. Did you get a
सर
copy?
मैंने नौकरी पोर्टल में मैं उसको मैंने कल अपडेट किया था.
हाँ.
हाँ, उसको मैं नौकरी पोर्टल में अपडेट कर दिया है मैंने
Did
उसको.
you get
और
a
उसमें
call
मैंने
yesterday?
नहीं नहीं सर, अभी कल रात को किया है.
अच्छा रात को. How many days notice period you have?
सर नोटिस पीरियड तो 90 डेज है.
So why you mention 90 days? Change 15.
सर मैंने मेंशन 30 डेज किया है उसमें.
No, 15 days.
15
Say yes,
डेज.
I joined that. Okay. Are you sure that in the first interview you got offer letter? Are you sure about that? No. First to learn, remember it, because that you wanted to learn here, not for a job. ठीक है, अभी आप इंटरव्यू दोगे जॉब के लिए तो फर्स्ट करो 14-15 days.
ओके ओके ओके.
That is the great story that I told you. Still making another mistakes. Wait 1 second. Left. Slowly, okay, slowly you can go for the study. Don't worry. It will.
सर मुझे इसी में पूछना था एक